Hello again, boys. It's Mr. Thompson here. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good Easter break. You will remember, I hope, that before Easter you spent two lessons on sound and light. I presented them on videos, and if you missed any of that, you can go back and see them on this channel. You were given a booklet. I sent it to you by Word document. You may have chosen to use it electronically, which is fine, or you may have printed out and written on it, which is also fine. At the end of the 6 weeks, I will collect this in, and myself, Mr. Smith, will look through it and see how well you've done and give you some comments, give you some feedback. Okay, what we've covered so far, just a quick recap. From the first lesson, we explained how sound is produced. You describe sounds and using the words pitch, frequency, and loudness. You explain the different instruments producing different sounds. And then in week 2, you looked at the ear. You labeled parts of the ear and what each part did, and that you knew that loudness is measured in decibels, and hopefully you got a chance to download an app or something on your PC to measure decibels of things around the house for a bit of investigation skills. Today, you're going to learn about ultrasound, and you're also going to learn about different sounds, and you're going to do some research, or not so much research. You're going to watch the video and pause it at the relevant points. So you should be on this page here. This is page 9. You're going to do 9 to 12 today, and each one there's going to be questions about a different aspect of more sound, and you answer the questions. I'm not going to mute my commentary now, and I'm just going to put the slide on for a few seconds. I'm expecting that you will pause the video and get the information you need for each part, start with ultrasound, and then move on. So it might take you maybe about 30 minutes to do this section, even though the video is only a few minutes long. Hopefully you just pause and get the information you need and learn and do from doing the research yourself. So here we go, starting with ultrasound. Okay, so you finished that task. You've spent some time going through and hopefully learned a lot from that, and you've got all the answers down. Obviously, you can go back and find out and pause the video at any point. I hope that worked for you. The second success criteria is that you are able to describe sounds. We're going to look at how you can describe sounds. Now, what you're seeing on the screen now is a display on an oscilloscope. You can have a look at that on the internet. You can find lots of videos about people showing you what it looks like on an oscilloscope. I'm going to describe just two things that an oscilloscope shows you. The first one, the large amplitude shown on here, the height, is how loud the sound is. The higher it is, the louder it is. And how many waves there are, you can see there are 1, 2, 3 waves on here. The more waves there are, the higher the frequency. And the higher the frequency means the higher the pitch. So much higher pitch sound for the more waves you have on the screen. And frequency is measured in hertz, by the way. Your task is this one. You have these displays on the next page in your book, which is on page 12. So if you've listened to what I said in the last slide, we'll have a look and have a look. Which one matches up with low pitch sound, very loud? Very loud means very high. Very low means very few waves on the screen. So that would be D. A loud high pitch sound. And very loud again would be high, which would be C, and high pitch is because there's lots of waves. And a medium sound with a medium pitch would be B, and a quiet high pitch sound would be A. So hopefully you can fill those in on your booklet. Okay, that's the end of the work this week. You can contact me as always. If you want to send me work, that's fine. But remember, the work will be in your booklet ongoing for 6 weeks. And then at the end of that 6 weeks, which is 4 weeks' time, we will have a look and mark your work. Hope you're well. Hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. And thanks for listening.